I assume everybody's healthy on both teams. Q's not wearing any knee braces, which is great to see.
Yeah.
There's always good surprises. One of the really good surprises right now for Attleboro is how well Lorenzo Wilson has played off the bench behind Q. If you look at their stats between them, because Lorenzo is the only guy who substitutes for Q.
Yep.
But he's scored 61 points. Q scored 155. That's 216 between them in 13 games. So you're averaging about 16 points a game.
Actually, a little more than that because Q didn't play 2 games.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. So they're doing very well there, and he's also averaging besides averaging the 4.7 and Q averaging 14.1. Between them, they've got 165 rebounds. So that's about 13 a game between them. So they've had a really great job inside, even though the rest of the team, they haven't got a 6-footer starting. Unless Mason's 6 feet and he's just not listed as it. But really, they're not a big team. And they've played great basketball. It's a credit to the entire Attleboro history. These kids going back to 5th and 6th grades playing together. A lot of confidence. Biggest game of their lives tonight. They really want this one.
We are still a little more than 2 minutes away. We're going to take another break and then come back on 1320 WARA and WARAradio.com after the national anthem. We'll bring in the AACS 15 Sports TV side of the broadcast. Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
You sit down at your table, you get your card. 25 squares hold the key. Which one will it be? I-25, O72, or Lucky B13? Which one will be the square that makes you jump up and shout,
Bingo!
The Attleboro Elks Lodge 1014 hosts bingo each Sunday at 887 South Main Street. Open to the public, the kitchen opens at 5 p.m. with a variety of food available. Bingo starts at 6 p.m. Prizes are awarded and proceeds support Elks charities. For further details, you can visit attleboroelks.org or you can call 508-222-5502.
Welcome
Remember,
back.
Elks Care. Elks Share.
Sorry about that, Jay Rogers. Welcome back to 1320 WARA and WARAradio.com. Looking at Chris Edgehill during warm-ups. Remember him last year, you'd wonder, who's that boy with the skinny legs? Looking at him this year, Chris is starting to fill out, folks, and getting a little stronger. If he can add jumping through the gym to his long shooting ability and driving ability, wow.
One of the great things about him is his body control.
Yes.
He has a way of wiggling through, and then as the defender, he gets by him, he'll jump and he'll just go a little bit backwards.
Yeah.
And his back will bounce off their chest, and sometimes he'll actually squeeze a shot up from under his chin.
Yeah.
So even though he's not a big kid, he gets inside on the trees and he gets a good shot off all the time, and he spends an inordinate amount of time at the foul line in key situations. And he makes most of them.
Exactly right.
Terrific high school player.
He's scoring over 18 points a game, hitting over 85% of his free throws. Franklin will start. Jalen Samuels, a 6'4" senior. They'll start Jack Mackey, a 6-foot senior guard who's been the surprise of the Panther team this year. Chris Edgehill, 3-year starter as a junior and a junior captain at 6 feet. Jack Rudolph, a 5'11" junior guard, and Will Harvey, a 6'3" senior forward who just plays the game fundamentally the way it's supposed to be played.
Well, Franklin graduated. It seems like every year they graduate 6 seniors, but they've still got, once again, all of these guys coming back from last year, all 6.
Yep.
I think they're all Letterman.
Yeah.
I think they're all Letterman. Once again, the coach is very good, and they play a lot of people. The longer the season goes, the better they get.
Yep.
And this will be a great one tonight, and getting ready to introduce the Attleboro boys. Let's get this game moving.
Yeah, the fans will be going wild. The theme tonight is red, white, and blue. That's the coloring they're wearing in the crowd. Good turnout. They're going to start Kevin Velasquez, the 5'11" senior at guard. Tim Callahan, 5'11" junior at guard. Mason Houle, a 5'11" senior at guard. Bryant Sissio, a junior captain at 5'10" at guard, the leading scorer with 16.2 a game. And Quilleen Charles, 6'6", 280 pounds, he will be on the block down low for the Blue Bombardiers.
You know, I look at their program, and they list him as a forward.
Yeah.
That's a joke. He's a center. And they list Lorenzo as a forward.
Yeah.
Once again, and you can say you play a four-guard offense.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
You know, if there's two guards, there's two forwards, there's a center. Here comes Q.
And there's the crowd with a Q. We'll be right back with the opening tap-off, finally, on 1320 WAR. Nailed the dramatic pause.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 36 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
W.H. Riley is here.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to 1320 WARA and WARAradio.com. Let's bring the TV side into the broadcast. Hello and welcome to AACS 15 Sports. The game is boys high school basketball, an outstanding matchup. This game being played on January 25th, Friday night, 2019. Attleboro with a record of 11-2 overall, 8-1, first place in the Hockomock division of the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League, taking on 9-3 Franklin, 7-2 in second place in the Kelly Rex division. And not just last year, but 2 years in a row, Franklin has been in the Division I state basketball final. I'm Paul Healy along with Big Brother Michael.
Well, we're ready to go. It's funny, you look at Franklin every year, and they don't look any more physically imposing than anybody else, but they play the game fast, they play it well. The kids are always smart, very well coached. Big challenge for the Blue Bombardiers.
Franklin in their blue jerseys. We go left to right. Samuels wins the opening tap, and here they come. They start Samuels, Mackey, Edgehill, Rudolph, and Harvey. Samuels on the left wing, up top to the Chris Edgehill. Number 33, Harvey, drives against Q. Stolen by Tim Callahan, 28th of the year. His pass is tipped away, and that's out of bounds, Attleboro ball.
Harvey never knew he was there.
Yep.
He came down on the right wing, out of the corner. Nice deflection. He made a nice save to save the layup the other end, inbounding Attleboro on the baseline. Cicio
into Q, back out to Cicio on the right side. Bryant averaging over 16 a game for Attleboro. Edgehill over 18 a game for Franklin. There's a hole down low as they grab onto Q, who they were double covering in the low post. That goes against Will Harvey, their 6'3 senior. Well, he's laughing about it, but once again, and Q might have embellished because he's an awful big, strong guy, but when you shove a guy with a forearm and a hand in the middle of the ribs and the referee's standing literally right behind you, what do you expect him to do? Lob it into Q again, gets it out to Velazquez up top. Sets a pick to the right, but Velazquez goes left. Left corner, Callahan, long three ball, no good. Samuels, his first defensive rebound, won't be his last for Franklin. He drives, has the ball knocked away. Q with the steal, but Velazquez caused it. Yes. Velazquez, right corner, three ball, no good. Samuels, almost his second rebound, but he tipped it to teammate Jack Mackey. I gave Kevin Velazquez the steal of that first one. Yep. He made the play. Here's number 11, Rudolph, over to Samuels on the up top of the left arc. Inside, down low to Will Harvey, rolls on Q, kicks it out for a three ball. The shot is no good by Rudolph. Defensive rebound Q. Here comes Callahan, right to left. Attleboro starting Velasquez, Callahan, Houle, Ciccio, and Charles. Brian Ciccio up top, guarded by Samuels, Mike.
Well, Samuels is a very good athlete.
Mason Houle with a drive from left to right, lays it in, 2-0 Attleboro.
Threw off the left wing, went down to the right side, had to get it up over the defenders. He did. Nice play, Mason. Typical.
With 20 on the shot clock, here's Edgehill, left hand, driving, stopped by Ciccio. Hand checked by Ciccio, layup or a short shot, no good. Defensive rebound, Velasquez, and here he comes right to left.
And remember I said they wouldn't put Ciccio on, well, I was wrong about that.
And there's Samuels who's guarding Ciccio defensively, and he fouls Bryant. That'll be his first, team second.
That was a strong shoulder block. and Bryant went down hard. I don't think he embellished anything there either. That was just these guys want to play each other.
Yes. Ciccio wearing that wrap on his left hand and thumb. Looks like a little more tape this week than we saw on Tuesday night. Attleboro inbounds to the backcourt. Ciccio against Samuels, and Samuels 6'4", Bryant's 5'9", 5'10".
Nice double.
Yep. Drives right side, Velasquez at the arc. Back to Bryant up top. Fakes, drives on Samuels. Stops, drives left hand now. Shovels it to Q, puts it up and in, and a foul. The second foul on Will Harvey. First call I had no problem with. That was a tough call. That was a tough call.
He did go straight up, and once again, when two bodies are straight up, and people have wider shoulders, and of course with Q a much thicker chest, there's going to be contact, and that's what you would call incidental contact.
Yes.
That's a very fortuitous call, very tough one for Will Harvey. Doesn't deserve that one. What can you do?
Smile on C.J. Neely's face, the Franklin coach. C.J. Neely, foul shot is good, by the way, by Q. It's now 5-0 Attleboro. Last year at home, they had an 8-0 lead on Franklin. Franklin went on to take a 14-10 lead.
Oh, wow.
Samuels, beautiful drive inside, misses the short jumper. Defensive rebound, Qualeem Charles.
There was plenty of contact on Bryant Ciccio on defense that time, and there was no call.
Yep. Mason Houle drives, pass to the left point. Velasquez tries to get it back to Houle. That'll be backcourt in Attleboro.
Well, that was nice. He tried to make a bounce pass to Q, but when you're going that low and hard, and you try to throw a backhanded bounce pass, it never comes up. It really never came more than a foot off the ground. It just skidded all the way to the backcourt, inbounded on the right side by Franklin.
5:26 to go. Franklin with the ball, trailing 5-0 up top. That is Rudolph against Mason Houle. And gets it over to, who's this? That's number 15, Sean Leonard, the 6'4" senior.
He came off the bench last year.
Yep. Rolling inside is Samuels, misses the short right-handed jump hook, but he was fouled and he'll go to the line.
And somehow Bryant got caught on the switch there. Did they call that on? Yeah, it's on Bryant.
Ciccio, yeah. That's his first, team first. Going to the line for two is Jalen Samuels.
Really nice. He rolled into the right, and he's really tall, but he had the ball back at his right hip. He kind of exploded up and in, and if Bryant didn't give ground, it was going to be a foul, and he didn't give ground. The foul was called. The first one's good. Samuels, I mean, if you got your big brother playing for a national champion, you're getting plenty of competition at home. The kid knows how to play the game.
He hits them both. 2 shots. It's 5-2 Attleboro. I bet they've had fights over throwing socks into the clothes hamper.
And I bet
John and I used to.
I don't think the younger brother won any of them either.
Ciccio to Houle on the left side. Nice. All the way to the right to Callahan. Catches, shoots. Oh, in and out. Defensive rebound, Rudolph. And here come the Panthers. Samuels brings the ball up. Oh, nice fake right, drive left. Lays it in with the right. World-class play by Jalen Samuels, 5'4".
Boy, was he moving.
Yeah. Talk about body control.
Yes.
Mason Houle on the right side. Drives against Rudolph. Skips it to the left corner to Ciccio. He'll take a 19-footer from the left wing. No good. Another rebound, Samuels.
Every shot contested at both ends so far.
Yep. Samuels drives on Velasquez, but Qualeem Charles with the block on Jalen Samuels.
But that being said, they got 24 seconds on the shot clock, and the ball's inbounded out of bounds. I've always wondered by why block shots aren't just treated like knocking the ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
It really doesn't have any, I mean, it can have a psychological effect, granted, but they got plenty of time to make their play now.
Nick McMahon now in for Kim Callahan. Edgehill has the ball up top against Mason Houle. He'll drive left, switches to the right, back to the left.
Good call, hand check on Mason.
And that's a hand check on Mason Houle.
Yeah.
No dispute there. You know, it's funny,
well,
Mike.
Mason said, my God, if my lip reading is right.
Oh, okay.
He kind of put his head up and But it was a good call.
It was. I was going to say, Bill Russell,
yes.
What, how many years ago? He was an artiste when it came to blocking the shot and directing it towards a teammate or keeping it inbounds.
Well, I got out of high school in '66, and you just never saw anybody swat a ball.
Yeah.
Everybody tried to be like Bill Russell. You wanted to block it and keep it in bounds.
Rolling left-handed hook by Samuels is short. Quilleen with the rebound, and here comes Attleboro. 1 point lead, 3:52 to go, first quarter.
5-4. Two of the best teams around, and they can't score on each other.
Q outside to Velasquez. Baseline drive from the right. Gets it out to Sissio on the left. Baseline drive from the left. Q up top. Line drive. Three-point attempt. No good. Nick McMahon with the offensive rebound for Attleboro. New shot clock. Sissio up top. He is guarded by number 2, Mackey. Mason Houle, long ball, left side. No good. Mason fights for his rebound. Gets it. Flips it to Quilleen Charles on the left block.
My goodness, great play by Mason. He had to fly down in the left corner, left-handed bullet across the body to get it to Q.
There's a pass into the ankles of Nick McMahon, into the trees, dribbles out, gets it back to Houle. Houle dribbles into the paint. Short jumper is short. And now Quilleen Charles dragged to the floor by number 15, Sean Leonard. He's complaining about the foul call. Q's just laughing at him. You threw him on the floor.
Yeah.
And now look at this work by Dan Murphy, the referee. What a great job. With a smile on his face, talking to both players and calming things down. Great job by the official, Dan Murphy, there.
Well, Franklin's a strong kid, but once again, I don't know if Q wanted to stay on his feet that he could get thrown to the ground. He did get, I mean, he definitely grabbed him and threw him. I'm not arguing that at all. It was an obvious foul.
Sissio, right side to McMahon, back to Velasquez. Right corner, McMahon. Velasquez, left arc, lobs it into Q. Triple covered, puts it up short. Fights for the offensive rebound, taken away by Jack Mackey. And here comes Franklin with a chance to take the lead. Samuels in the paint, kind of loses his footing. Ball's knocked out by Attleboro. Franklin maintains possession.
Yeah, that was off Q's foot. We played 5.5 minutes. There have been a total of 18 shots taken and 9 points scored, and 3 of those from the foul line. So that means the teams between them are 3 for 18, and they've got 3 turnovers too.
Franklin inside to Samuels. Somehow misses the short little jumper. Lorenzo Wilson is now in defensively. He grabbed the rebound. Here comes Nick McMahon.
Samuels has taken the last 6 shots, only made 1 of them for Franklin. Well, they've all been good shots.
Sissio spins. Baseline drive. He's bumped in the back.
Oh, he got it before. The ref called it before.
Yep.
It was a great call. There's no question. Boy, you know what's funny about the kids today? Once again, I'm going back 50 years to when I played.
Yeah.
You just didn't dare speak or even show any emotion.
Yep.
And every time the kids get a foul call on them, they give this pro basketball look. It gets tiresome.
You know, we cover the girls. The girls don't do it nearly as much.
No, it's very rare.
Yep. Attleboro inbounds. Sissio on the right arc. Drives lefty. Mackey swings at the ball, so he passes to Velasquez. Long ball is no good from the left arc. Rebound is tipped to Tim Callahan, who puts it in. Houle tipped it to Callahan. It's 7-4 Attleboro. Wow.
Oh, it's just a great play.
Yep. Give Mason Houle an offensive rebound and an assist on that.
Absolutely.
Samuels up top, drops the ball, but he still has his dribble. In the paint, and that's a block on Lorenzo Wilson. Tried to sell it, but he couldn't fool the official, Dan Murphy.
Well, I love that block call because it's basketball, not basket body. He was half by wire. If he didn't touch him, Lorenzo was already keeling over like a poleaxe log. My goodness, come on, stand your ground. There's so much acting in today's game, it's really too bad.
Franklin inbounds to number 20, Steve Karayan, who's now in. Edgehill, his first shot. Wow. A 3-ball for the left arc, no doubt, and we're tied at 7.
That's his second shot. He had one early on.
Oh, that's right.
He drove, but I'm just saying, and he just measured that. That was a long 3.
Sissio.
Another foul not called. There's a lot of hitting here.
14-footer is no good. Samuels at least his 4th rebound, and here comes Edgehill up the left sideline. Quick pass for the 3-ball from Mackey. In and out, no good. Sissio with the rebound for Attleboro. Here he comes, getting smacked by Gasparo. Left corner, Velasquez. He'll take the 3-ball. It'll be short. Wilson tips the rebound, can't control it. Coming down with it is Gasparo for Franklin, the 6-foot junior.
How about a ball fake on a 3 and a drive?
Ooh.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yep.
Earlier, you've got to make the smart plays. It's been very, very hectic first quarter. Not a whole lot of smart plays.
Edgehill to Samuels, guarded by Velazquez, who only has him by 6 inches. To Mackey on the left, guarded by Houle. Back up top to Edgehill. He'll take the 3 ball against Sissio. It'll be short.
Great defense. Great defense.
Wow.
33 seconds to go here in the quarter.
You know, we said this when Attleboro played Mansfield and Damani Scott threw up an air ball and the crowd started chanting.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, you don't want to get Damani Scott from Mansfield angry, and you don't want to get Chris Edgehill from Franklin focused.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, once again, everything that Edgehill does, he's just going to put it in the memory bank and make a good decision later.
Sissio drives, offensive foul. Drawn by Jalen Samuels. You spoke in our radio pregame about his basketball instincts.
Well, that was, Bryant was on the fly, and he was out of control. He hurdled into him, hit him with the left shoulder. He knocked Samuels down, and that wasn't one of those things where...
That wasn't a flop.
That wasn't a flop. He belted him. Tough play.
Yep, Samuels brings the ball up against Kevin Velazquez Rivera. Had time to use the full name.
Yes.
Back to Samuels up top. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Boy, that went quick. Beautiful pass down low. Samuels to Gasparo at the buzzer. And Franklin will end the first period with a 9-7 lead, meaning they outscored Attleboro 9-4.
Well, it's just one of those. It's a very, very hotly contested first quarter. Not a whole lot of points. There were 9 foul calls. They could have been 15 or 20.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say 20, but they understand with this kind of intense competition, they can't call everything.
We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with big brother Michael Healy. Our cameraman up top is Peter Bray. Our director running graphics, and the engineer in charge of anything that really matters is Jim Jones.
28 shots taken from the field, 6 went in.
Wow.
Yeah, just to let you know, fans, that's about 22%.
Velazquez inbounds to Nick McMahon. Sissio has 2 fouls for Attleboro. He's on the bench. Attleboro moving right to left, and
Nick threw a bullet pass into the corner as Mason was reverse cutting, and the ball almost went through. There's a guy over there taking stats, almost took his head off.
Sean McGuire of Hockomock Sports.
Well, he almost lost his teeth.
And if he didn't get him, he would have got girls soccer coach Steve Santos. There's a nice reverse spin move to the hoop by Karayan, but the shot misses. Quilleen Charles defensive rebound. Here comes Nick McMahon. Left side, Tim Callahan. Up top to Mason Houle. Thinks about it. Right side, McMahon. Inside to Q. Blocked by the official. Q double team.
Double dribble.
Yep. He didn't realize he dribbled as soon as he got the ball.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
And once again, as soon as he touches the ball, whoever gets it is doubling down. You get a guy, Bryant Sissio, on that side, you can just go right back to him, and you can catch him before he can get back out for the 3. But they're just not going to cover him one-on-one.
Edgehill against Nick McMahon. Tough assignment. Samuels against Velazquez on the left wing.
There's a ball fake.
Samuels, right, spins left, traveled. Yes.
You know, it's funny. I was just going to say, in my day, that was a travel. They do that all the time now. That was clearly a travel.
Trail official Dan Murphy called that. Jay Walsh was underneath.
Well, they spin and they give them 2 steps now. And no, when the 2 steps comes on a running layup.
Right.
Now everybody gets 2 steps anytime they want. They travel all over the court.
Do you think it's a problem having 2 Irish referees, Mike?
Well, you won't have a problem with being stubborn, that's for sure.
Nick Houle kicks it out to Callahan. I wonder if there's any Irish guilt when they miss a call. Well, Velazquez, cross-court pass to Callahan.
Yeah, I had a little bit, but I got over it.
McMahon drives, 3 on the clock. He's in the trees, gets it to Velazquez. Quick release, no good. Velazquez, offensive rebound.
And the foul's on Samuel.
That'll be his 2nd.
And Kevin's lying there like he was shot.
16 foul. He's still down. 16 foul against Franklin with 6:36 to go, second quarter.
Kevin does have a sense of the dramatic. He's going to stagger to the foul line.
Does he think he's going to pull out Paul Pierce's wheelchair?
No, he's not. I think he's bleeding. Ooh. All right, no, he did. That's his left elbow. Okay. Yep. And now they get a chance to bring Brian Ciccio back in, and it's only the 6th team foul, so we won't get any foul shots.
And Velasquez going right to the locker room.
Yeah, no, Kevin's a tough kid.
And Ciccio under the hoop, inbounds to Callahan, who's underneath, gets it out top to Mason Houle.
Tremendous defense.
McMahon left corner. Q double team down low, so they go back up top to Ciccio with 20 on the shot clock.
I mean, Q's getting literally fouled every time he moves, and they just, the ref said we're not going to call it.
Yep. McMahon right side, over dribbling a little bit to Ciccio, just 8 on the shot clock.
Way too much dribbling.
Q comes to the high post. Ciccio uses that. He's going to take a long 2. Swish!
But that's the kind of man-to-man defense that forces all this dribbling. What you have to do against this kind of thing is San Antonio stuff, the old Celtic stuff. Pass the ball, move, screen away. That way you can't double down on Q. The way they're doing with all this dribbling, he's never going to get open inside.
Franklin driving to the left inside. Edgehill kicks it out. Fake Mackey inside. Tim Callahan, his 2nd steal of the game.
4th turnover. Each team has 4 turnovers now.
Whoops. Get rid of that. McMahon up top, right side on the arc. Ciccio inside to Q, quickly doubled, gets it to Ciccio, right corner, 3-ball, long. Q gets knocked down. That time he did flop. No call from the officials. Defensive rebound by number 20, Karayan. In the paint is Edgehill. How does that not go in? And then Edgehill pulls Q to the ground.
This is ridiculous.
Ciccio is hit on this end. Misses the driving layup, tumbles into the wall, and then Edgehill throws an elbow at Mason Houle. Wow. Okay, deep cleansing breaths.
Seriously, you got to relax a little bit, but this is a rough game.
Edgehill drives. Pass is stolen by Ciccio, and the bailout pass to McMahon. Beautiful drive and lay-in by Nick McMahon for his first hoop. 11-9 Attleboro.
Well, this is by far the roughest game we've seen this year, Paul.
Yep.
And, I know the refs want to let him play. And there's 4:45 to go here in the half, but I've refereed games like this before. I can tell you I've done when Holy Name in St. John's and Central Mass, or Fitchburg and St. John's, or Fitchburg and Leominster. And when the game turns into the rock fight, you got to take charge.
Yeah.
And this is a rock fight right now.
Right now we're seeing Dan Murphy. He just talked to C.J. Neely. Now he's talking to the Attleboro coaches, so he is trying to take control.
Well, that's what you do. You let them know this is enough. This is not basketball. You guys are just as guilty as them. Clean it up. I'm tightening it up. Tell your players now. That's what you tell them in a timeout like that. And we'll see if they do it.
I love referees who communicate. 4:45 to go in the first half. This game got started late. 11-9 Attleboro.
After you communicate, you got to follow up, too.
Yep. And again, we mentioned to our radio audience in pregame that Franklin, defensively, in their last 3 victories, has only allowed 38 points a game.
Well, if you can play this kind of defense and you're that good in athletes, I don't know how you're going to score much more than that. Literally, Q has gotten fouled on the low post every single possession, and they've had 24 possessions, including turnovers.
Attleboro with a full court press. Edgehill has the ball, and they kind of pull back a bit. Velasquez guarding him. Edgehill to, Leonard. Back to Edgehill up top. Drives left, stops. Mason Houle on the coverage. Gets a pick from Leonard. Goes right. Moving pick. Not really. Edgehill, nice drive, left hand. Oh my gosh, and did you see 15 Leonard just grabbed the back of Velasquez's jersey and pulled him to the ground?
No, Leonard,
it's like the Pistons from the 80s, Mike.
Leonard is a muscle man. He's not normally the starter, and he just, this was his job last year, too. He's a very tough competitor. He's not worried about scoring. He's going to bang you around.
Left wing, Velasquez. Another cross-court pass to Houle. Deep in the right corner.
Oh,
this got a shot, no good.
Oh, my goodness, he called it on Q. Holy smoke.
Q's left arm was being held by Sean Leonard.
Leonard literally held him by the left arm, and then the unbelievable call.
And now C.J. Neely telling Chris Edgehill to calm down a little bit. Wow, what a horrible call. First foul on Q. Team's 5th. Yep.
That was just unbelievable. I mean, literally, Leonard grabs Q every time the ball goes up. He literally grabs him.
Yep. Edgehill, left corner, 3-ball, no good. Defensive rebound, Velazquez. Here he comes up the left side. Mason Houle, baseline drive on the left, gets it out to Q in the left arc to Velazquez in the paint, right side Callahan. Back to Velazquez, Mason Houle up top, lobs it into Q in the left block. Right corner, Callahan, 3-ball, long. Defensive rebound by Tom Gasbaro.
Once again, no ball fakes, a lot of rush shots. They can't get the ball inside the Q.
Gasbaro's sneaky quick as they rotate the ball back to Edgehill in the left arc.
Well, when you start to drive, they bang you with the body, and if it's not going to be called, then, well, they just call Kevin for doing the same thing that's happened the other end.
Yeah.
And that's a 17th foul. Now Edgehill's going to be, oh no, that's a 7th.
I thought that was the 6th.
Okay.
Yeah. First foul on Kevin, 6th on the team.
Ethan checking in.
Ethan Cameron. Ethan's a 5'10 junior, starter on the football team. Nice inbounds. Q wasn't ready for it, but he gets in position defensively to affect the shot by Leonard, which misses. Sissio drives into the paint, right side to Ethan Cameron.
I haven't seen a screen off the ball in this game by Attleboro. Not a one.
Sissio drives right hand, and they call that on Sissio.
Well,
the Franklin player was moving.
Well, he called him for the armbar.
All right, I can believe that. I can believe that.
Well, that's the same thing Edgehill does all the time, too. Let's see if they call it there.
That's his 3rd foul. Sissio.
That's a tough one.
2 points, 2 assists, and a steal, and now on the bench for the remainder of the first half. 2:48 to go. Attleboro scored 4 points this quarter. Franklin hasn't scored yet.
Well, this is the ugliest display of basketball by two terrific teams I can recall watching.
Mackey on the left side, guarded by Cameron, who's getting handsy. Edgehill on the right arc. Drives, takes the 3. Defensive rebound by Ethan Cameron. Did you say moving screen by Leonard?
Well, wasn't it?
Yep. Velazquez inside, Mason Houle, left side, Callahan inside to Q. Working on Leonard, physical, misses it. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Attleboro keeps possession.
Q's got to keep his balance. He leaned in so much there, they pulled the chair off from under him, and he ended up going down hard.
Again, the official, Dan Murphy, talking to the big boys down low. Attleboro's ball under the hoop, 18 seconds to go on the shot clock, 2:12 and a half. 4 points have been scored in nearly 6 minutes of play in the second quarter. Lobbing it into Q, way outside, coming in for the steal behind him. Q's knocked down again with no call, but again,
the guy's looking right at it.
He's the biggest, strongest player on the court, so you can't call fouls against him.
But the guy rolled right under his legs. It was a rolling block.
Mason Houle, long 3-ball is no good. Edgehill with a defensive rebound. Cameron pushes him in the back. 3-ball for the left side by Mackey is no good. Callahan goes up for the rebound, knocked away by Rudolph of Franklin. Attleboro ball.
This is awful.
Yeah.
I'm as big a basketball fan as you're going to find, but this is not basketball. It's way too intense. There's just collisions everywhere in the court.
Yeah.
13 fouls have been called, fans. I mean, it's not like nobody's calling a foul, but they could have called minimum twice as many. Here's a hand check.
Q goes to the bench. Lorenzo Wilson is in. Callahan up top. Left side, Velazquez. Back up top to Ethan Cameron.
Amazing.
Timmy Callahan knocked to the ground. Boy, are they physical.
Yeah, well, once again, with all due respect, and Edgehill did whack him. Yep. That was an illegal green. You got to give a guy a step from behind. Timmy came right up to him and banged him. And he got whacked with a forearm in the face and went down. And, of course, Timmy's shooting the one-on-one.
Yep.
But I'm just saying, it's just foul after foul after foul, both teams. A really ugly display of basketball.
It really is. It's like,
it bothers me because it's two well-coached programs. Yep. The coaches are responsible. They got to straighten this crap out.
Looks like a 1989 inter-team scrimmage with the Detroit Pistons.
Well, I don't know what they look like, but you can't call them all. But this is really, and even there, once again, Wilson tries to win for a rebound, and now they're going over to attack to Wilson, and he got forearmed in the face by
Leonard.
By Leonard.
What a thug.
Yeah,
Callahan switches the first foul shot. Now we'll take the second. Official Jay Walsh talking to Wilson and Leonard.
We were taught when you're going to box out, you bang with your hips.
You're right.
And you keep your hands free.
Callahan swishes the second. 13-9, Attleboro lead. Here comes Edgehill against Velazquez, right side.
This game last year was 77-72, and it was exquisite basketball.
Right. Three-pointer from the left side is no good. Shot missed by Gisbaro. Defensive rebound, Velasquez. 1:15 to go in the first half. 13-9.
Geez, the game before, I remember 2 years ago, was a wonderful display of great basketball.
And there's a nice steal by number 21, Gisbaro, and a bit of a force by Mason Houle. Nice drive, Gisbaro all the way, and that's a blocking call on Lorenzo Wilson.
Of course it is.
Yes,
Lorenzo.
And I was going to say, Mike, Lorenzo had the decency not to complain.
Well, at least once again, he was falling over before the guy got to him. Lorenzo, you're a big, strong kid. How about getting low and go up and contest the shot like you can? It's just very poor basketball.
I don't know if there was this much hitting in the first Ali Frazier fight.
Oh, yes, there was. There was a lot of hitting in that fight.
All three of them.
But that's twice now. Lorenzo's a terrific athlete.
Yeah.
He's over 6'2" and 200 pounds. Make a defensive play.
Gisbaro misses the first.
You want your kids to make plays. This is not the way to play basketball.
Back to the line is Tommy Gisbaro, a 6-foot junior. He played football, right?
Yes.
I remember calling that name.
Yes.
This is the next one. Tim Callahan with a defensive rebound. And here comes Velasquez inside a minute in the first half.
Well, both teams are completely spooked, and they're just, the shooting's, everything's bad.
Houle, left side, drives into the paint with the right. Traveled?
No.
Foul. Okay.
He got grabbed by 11.
All right.
And that was a good, hard drive.
Yep.
That was a triple threat position, face him in. Instead of all the stuff where you catch the ball and immediately, when you catch the ball and immediately start dribbling against a good defender, you've taken away the advantage you have of the triple threat position, being able to pass, shoot, or drive. Really nice play that time by Mason, senior captain, showing his stuff.
First foul on Jack Rudolph, team's 8th. Mason Houle hits the first. Attleboro now leads 14-9. Attleboro, well, I don't want to say it out loud, but too late. 4 for 4 from the line. 5 for 5 as Houle hits them both. He's got 4 points.
15-9 with 40 seconds to go in the half. We expected good defense, and there's been plenty of that.
Yep.
But boy, it's been rough.
Edgehill is now out for Franklin late in the half. Right side, there's Mackey, guarded by Velasquez, gives him the baseline, he takes it. Double team, nice pass by Mackey to the driving Sean Leonard, who's fouled.
Well, once again, Leonard came from the top of the key. His man, Wilson, doubled down, and he followed him to the basket, to the front of the rim. Mackey came on the right baseline, never looked, just out of the corner of his eye, saw it, flipped it with a right hand, beautiful pass. Leonard hits the first foul shot. Of course, he's now become the villain of the game here in Attleboro.
That foul was on Ethan Cameron, his first.
He knows his job, and he's doing it.
Yep. 15-10.
And that was a big foul shot.
Yep. Hits the second.
One of the ways to stop getting held by Q, and you've heard me say this repeatedly, he doesn't get low enough in the block.
Right, use his big butt.
He's always standing up. You get low enough in the block, that kid can't get near you, Q. Yep. He's really got to work on that. It takes a lot of effort because it's exhausting being a big kid like him playing as hard as he does.
Velasquez fires a pass cleverly off Kaleem Charles' shins. He collects it, puts it up and in. 17-11 Attleboro.
That was a great play by Kaleem Charles. That ball was a bounce pass at his shins. He had to outfight 2 guys for the ball and lay it in softly.
Nice turnaround jumper. Doesn't fall for Jack Rudolph. Velasquez, long buzzer beater, just misses. And the first half ends Attleboro 17, Franklin 11. The Panthers scored 2 points in the second quarter.
It's hard to believe, and I want to be as positive as I can, and the officials have an impossible job when you see this kind of roughhousing. It's really not the way the game is supposed to be played.
We'll be back with second half action on AACS 15 Sports. To our radio audience, welcome back. C.J. Neely having a conversation with the umpire, Dan Murphy. Now they're heading to the locker room. For the Blue Bombardiers, 4 points and 2 steals for Tim Callahan. 4 points and an assist for Mason Houle. 2 points, 2 assists, and a steal for Bryant Sissio, but also 3 fouls, 5 points, and a block shot for Quilleen Charles. 2 points on a beautiful driving finish by Nick McMahon. For Franklin, Samuels had 4 points early, and that's what he ended the first half with. Look out for him in the second half. Chris Edgehill, just 3 points in that half. He averages 18 a game. 2 for Sean Leonard, both from the foul line, and that's it. Oh, no, there's going to be 2 more somewhere.
No, they had no field goals in the second quarter.
Yep, Gasparo had a field goal in the first quarter. There we go.
They were 3 for 21 from the floor. Yep. And Attleboro was much better. They shot 22.2%. They were 6 for 27. So combined, the two teams, I have them 9 for 48.
Wow.
That's pretty bad.
We'll be right back after this on 1320 WARA.
Amigo Inc. is currently looking for qualified individuals to help fill various positions within the company. Located at 33 Perry Avenue, Amigo is offering full and part-time positions in addition to per diem opportunities. Amigo offers first, second, and third shift availability to help fit your needs and theirs. When you join Amigo, you will help to create a positive client experience for all the individuals we have the privilege of serving on a daily basis. For more information on all positions available, please call 508-455-6200 or visit our website at amigoinc.org.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Looking to make a difference? Have extra time during the week? The Literacy Center is looking for you. By becoming a volunteer at the Literacy Center, you could help someone learn to read, study for their citizenship test, learn English, and even help them with their high school equivalency. For more information on how to volunteer or join the next tutor training, you can view our website at theliteracycenter.com or call 508-226-3603. The Literacy Center, building a better community.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 25 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
For over 47 years, Amigo Inc. has been offering services and programs for children and adults with autism spectrum disorders and other disabilities. Located at 33 Perry Avenue in Attleboro, Amigo has been committed to building vital relationships while expanding their community ties on the local level. Amigo provides day programs, transitional planning, and a continuum of services to support all ages. For more information, you can visit their website at amigoinc.org.
Welcome back to 1320 WARA and WARAradio.com. Who just sent me this text? About listening live. Was that you, Mike? Oh, Matt, our nephew Matt Healy just sent out the WARAradio.com to listen to Mike and Paul Healy live. Well, Matt at Foxborough High School played both of these teams in his career as captain of the Foxborough Warriors back in the day. What was that, 2002?
Yes.
Yeah. So I won't bother you, Mike. You're trying to text. The teams combined in the first half, they took 48 shots. There were 9 field goals, 9 out of 48 shooting. Attleboro has a 17-11 lead after 16 minutes in this first half. Michael, or are you still texting?
No, it's one of those games where the intensity is so high that it's dragging the game down.
Yeah.
And it's, you want to see kids really competing hard.
Yeah.
But it's modern sports. It's one of the real banes of modern sports. The old thing, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
Which we never, I'll just give you an example. Back in my day.
Yeah.
The joke.
Excuse me, hold on. It's back in my day.
Well, the referee, Killaley's father, or the referee who played in Newton South, we played in the state championship game in the semifinals at Boston Garden against a Melrose team, and the combined teams had lost one game.
Wow.
And in that game, there were 66 foul shots.
Wow.
I mean, you couldn't hand check, you couldn't bang.
Yeah.
And you had to turn it into a still skill game. And this is, when you see combined shooting of 9 for 48, and there's only been 10 turnovers. It's not like the turnovers are high.
Yeah.
And these two teams, the last 2 years in this gym, played two of the most beautiful games I've seen.
Right.
It's the kids and it's the coaches, and they got to clean it up. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
By the way, the two teams between them are 9 for 11 in foul shooting. So,
yeah.
But every shot from the field is rushed, and every rebound looks like a rugby scrum.
Yeah.
There were 4 different times that I could actually say I watched Qualeem Charles get pulled to the floor when a foul wasn't called.
Yeah.
And I mean pulled. One time, one of those 4 foul was called on him.
Yes, when Leonard Leonard hooked on to Qualeem's
he hooks him on every shot.
Yeah.
Because what he's trying to do is just keep him frustrated. I get it. But once again, it ruins the game. But still, Attleboro's happy to be ahead 17-11. Their best outside threat, Brian Ciccio, has 3 fouls. He's going to have to play from much smarter the second half. I never thought I'd see Chris Edgehill from Franklin look as frustrated as he did out there.
He averages 18 points a game. He scored 3. Ciccio averages more than 16 points a game. He scored 2. At least one of those 2 players is going to take off in the second half, and that doesn't even mention Jalen Samuels.
Yeah, and Samuels, by the way, he took 6. He was 1 for 7 in the first half, and Chris Edgehill was 1 for 6. That won't keep up.
Right.
The defense is terrific, don't get me wrong, and I applaud it. But when you're grabbing and holding both teams that either run, it just destroys the flow of the game. You heard what I said earlier. The way you defended against this is you spread the floor, you pass early, you cut hard, and then when you get cut off from the cut, you screen weak side. So you always have somebody available to cut towards the basket, and the man who gets the ball. Now remember I told you about being patient?
Yes.
What do we keep doing? Both teams. They get the ball and they heave it.
Yeah.
And that's how you get 9 for 48 shooting. You're supposed to get the ball, get in a triple threat position, take a hard jab step at your man, see how he reacts, and then you decide whether you're going to go up, cross step and drives right away, or throw a pass.
There it is.
But you've got to be patient to start with. 2 terrific teams, very poor display of basketball both ways in the first half. Attleboro's got a 6-point lead.
We'll be right back with second half action after this on 1320 WARA.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 36 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Mike Healy. It's Friday night boys rock fighting, basketball.
In the second half, let's hope it gets good.
Yes, Attleboro with a 17-11 lead after 16 minutes. The teams have combined for 48 shots and only 9 field goals. Franklin, navy blue with sky blue numbers and
white trim.
Very sharp. Yep. They will inbounds and go right to left. Jalen Samuels. Edgehill gets it over. Well, it balls back to Samuels up top. There's the right side. Will Harvey got a couple of early fouls in this game. Harvey, they lay off Harvey. Edgehill on the right arc. He'll take the 17-footer off the back rim. No good. Nice job by Will Clark to tip the ball away. Out of bounds by Houle. Franklin maintains possession on a team rebound. Great play, Clark.
It certainly was. That was a nice move off. Finally off a triple threat position. Yeah. He didn't start dribbling. Took one hard step, went up straight. Good shot, missed it. 1 for 8 now for, or 1 for 7 now for Edgehill.
Rudolph, long ball from the right side is no good, but gets his own offensive rebound. And Franklin restarts. Rudolph drives from the right. Stopped by Qualeem Charles with a block shot, but Franklin maintains possession. Up top to Edgehill. Beautiful drive past Callahan. Puts it up and in.
Nice drive.
That was a great play by Edgehill up top.
Triple threat position. Stepped right. Yep. Came hard to the left. Timmy it was a terrific defender. Had no chance there. Shooting for the three-point play. Chris Edgehill.
That is Mason Hoole's second foul, team first of the half.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, well, Mason, once again, he tried to duck in there. No good.
Edgehill misses the foul shot.
He doesn't miss many.
No, he does not. Q with the defensive rebound. Here comes Velasquez. Attleboro leads 17-13.
Just the grabbing.
Really?
Just two hands out with every defensive play by Franklin.
Velasquez to Sissio, left arc. Moves in, line drive, bank shot is no good. Defensive rebound, Edgehill. Here he comes straight up the court, guarded by Callahan. He runs into Samuels, but the Panthers maintain possession. Left side pass from Rudolph to Clark. Three ball is long. Oh, it bounces off Callahan's chest directly to Rudolph, who misses the layup, gets his own rebound, passes it out to Mackey, who nails it.
And that's a big three there.
17-16, Franklin within a point.
That was just one of those awkward plays where Timmy was off balance. That's why the ball hit him. I thought he was getting pushed from behind, Paul.
Yeah.
I sound like a broken record.
She's trying to get up the stance. Yep. There's a foul called on. Was that a foul?
Yes, that was a foul. It was called on number 12.
Number 11, there we go.
Yes, it wasn't a...
Rudolph, his second, team first of the second half. The inbound to Qualeem Charles on the right block to Sissio. Drives in the paint, kicks it out to Callahan, left corner. Swish for Tim Callahan. 2016, Attleboro leads.
And now we're starting to see some real basketball, both ends.
Rudolph drives up top, gets it to Samuels. Rudolph keeps cutting to the hoop, which my brother loves, lays it in. A perfect pass from Jalen Samuels. That's how to cut to the hoop, folks.
Well, they got the screen. It's a switching man-to-man, and Attleboro got fouled up there, and nobody stayed with him to the basket.
Callahan, another three ball from the left corner is long. Defensive rebound, Jack Mackey screaming up court, inside travel. Yes. Tried to do the jump stop, but it didn't stop. His feet slid.
You could hear his feet chirp as he was skidding. Sixth turnover for the Panthers.
Sissio on the right side. Back up top to Velasquez, and with 20 on the shot clock, they'll reset. Velasquez to Houle on the left arc. Inside to Q. Turns.
Oh, that's a foul. My goodness gracious.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my God. Gracious. This is just, they do everything humanly possible, and it's just, the kid puts his hand straight up on defense, and then he walks into Q, and they act like there's no foul.
And then he intentionally rolls into Q's legs. Q steps on him.
And he tripped. And
I hope I have enough class to not say out loud, I hope he's hurt.
No,
Jesus, Will Harvey, that was awful.
It truly.
My God.
And they didn't call the third foul, and now he's complaining to the official about it. And the whole thing started out, once again, when you put your hand straight up, if you hold your ground, that's one thing. When you walk into a guy.
And now Mark Hoole's trying to get involved because Will Harvey is carrying on this long defense with the official, Dan Murphy. My God.
Well, once again, C.J. Neely was down there talking to.
Well, that's good. Murphy's smirking at him and obviously not buying a word of it. Oh, my gosh. It's a lack of character. How the hell do you want to win?
Let's not go that far there. But let's just say this. From what I can see, Q got the basket there. It's 22-18. Let's keep going. It's really, really tough to watch. And Clark, now they didn't want to waste a timeout. They have to take him out.
Oh, that's because of the injury,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, which is fine. I'm glad to see the officials on top of it. This is impossible to officiate well.
Wow.
The sportsmanship is at an all-time low.
Chris Edgehill will inbounds. Attleboro leads 22-18, 5:20 to go.
He should have got a third foul for
Damn right.
Tripping up Q's legs. They're lying there like he's in pain. It was really awful.
Left side, Edgehill. Nice pass into Samuels down low on the left, right block. Puts it up, falls out. Sissio with a defensive rebound. Good defensive help by Q. Brian Sissio guarded by Mackey. Mason Houle, long three is no good. Callahan fights for the rebound, gets the rebound.
Wow, what a rebound.
Back out to Velasquez. Glad to see the crowd appreciates that from Timmy. Velasquez drives into the paint by Edgehill, dumps it off to Q. Q puts it up, no good. Gets his offensive rebound, puts it up, no good. Edgehill with a defensive rebound. Edgehill drives in the paint, forces the contact, puts the ball in, and then number 15
did it again.
Sean Leonard again grabs a player and intentionally throws him to the ground. This time they called it.
It should have been called an intentional
Sean
foul.
Leonard is a thug. Bill Lambier was a clean player compared to Sean Leonard.
No, that was wow. Right. No, he just grabbed him, and once again, you could have called an intentional foul there. It was so
could have.
It should have been.
This is unbelievable. Sissio up top, left side to Tim Callahan, inside to Q. Q right side, Velasquez thinks about it, drives, floater, good!
Great shot, Kevin Velasquez.
Attleboro with a 24-20 lead. Samuels up top. Drives in the paint.
Oh, my goodness.
Knocks down Velasquez. Nice backdoor pass. Beautiful cut by the thug, Sean Leonard, who lays it in.
Paul,
nice assist by Jalen Samuels. He's got 3 assists in the game. 2-point lead for Attleboro. Mason Houle to Brian Sissio. Takes the three-pointer. Long. Edgehill with a rebound. Coming up the left side is Rudolph. Leonard on the left. Up top to Edgehill. Samuels right arc. Mackey, he'll take a real long three. It's short. Quilleen with a defensive rebound, and here comes Sissio. Sissio drive, left-handed scoop shot is good. Beautiful drive by Sissio. Attleboro by 4. You're not talking now? Edgehill. Long three for the left arc is no good. Q with the defensive rebound. I know it's high school. Maybe I shouldn't say the truth out loud, Mike, but the kid plays like a thug. There's no argument to the contrary. Sissio guarded by Mackey. Left side, Houle. In the corner, Callahan passes to Q. Forces it up and in. Q with the hoop. Attleboro by 6.
Great power move. Great inside feed from the corner.
Edgehill guarded by Mason Houle. Here's Jalen Samuels, right side. Oh, nice bounce pass. That was a nice bounce pass by Rudolph, but they had called a foul before that. That was good basketball.
No, it's getting better. They've only called 4 fouls in the second half. I just, by the way, Leonard's a tremendous football player, great slot receiver, played defensive end too.
Yep.
And
well, hell, you can do that in the football field.
I don't like what the kid's doing, but calling him a thug, I don't like that either. And there's a good call. And
how about this? He's intentionally over-aggressive.
Well, he's certainly that. He's certainly that. And that foul, that's the second foul on Kevin. And get Samuel went up and get hacked. That took away the play. He's going to shoot 2.
They called it on Velasquez, his second.
That's what I said on Kevin.
Oh, Kevin Velasquez. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, my fault.
Right.
Did Samuels misses the first foul shot?
So 2:18 to go here in the third. 28-22 Attleboro. Samuels trying to relax at the foul line.
Misses the second. Defensive rebound, Lorenzo Wilson. Attleboro leads by 6 with the ball.
Lorenzo just checked in for Q. Good substitution.
Yep. Lorenzo Wilson, Velasquez, baseline drive, Mason Houle puts it up, in! Wow. Great effort by Jalen Samuels.
And once again, triple threat position, timeout Franklin, 30-22, 2:01 to go in the third. Mason gets the ball in the left corner, triple threat position, hard cross step, flies down the baseline, one dribble, lays it in on the fly. Just a great play.
Here it is, 30 for Attleboro, 22 for Franklin, 2:01 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back after this.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports, 1320 WARA Radio in Attleboro and WARAradio.com. 2:01 to go, third quarter, Attleboro by 8. Rough game.
Truly. I can't believe Franklin's only scored 22 points in 22 minutes.
Yeah.
If anybody would ever tell me that, a team this talented, I just wouldn't have believed it.
Rudolph dribbling up top. Nick McMahon is in for Attleboro along with Ethan Cameron. Edgehill drives left. Long pass to the right arc. They circle it back to Karayan, who misses
over the back
ball
on Edgehill.
And that's Chris Edgehill's second foul.
And once again, it was a clear over the back. He went with the left arm. You'll see it if you watch it on television. He going right into the back of Ethan Cameron's head, who had him beautifully blocked out. And once again, it's not the foul. It's just they complain about everything. And our kids do it too much, too.
Full court press by Franklin. Velasquez breaks it. Cameron left corner. Heaves up the three. No good. Velasquez offensive rebound. Bounce pass McMahon. Basket Blue Bombardiers. They lead by 10.
I was so surprised to see Ethan take that three. Great to see Nick take a shot.
Nick's got 2 hoops tonight, both on nice finishes on beautiful passes. Right side, 3 ball by Karayan. No good. Defensive rebound, Kevin Velasquez. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Velasquez covered by Samuels. Boy, Samuels can play anywhere in the court. Cross-court pass to Mason Houle. He'll take a 3 ball from Plainville. No good. Q tips the offensive rebound to himself. Samuels swats it away. Attleboro maintains possession.
And once again, it's nice that he swatted it away.
Yeah. He could have tapped it to a teammate right there.
All he had to do was catch with a dead hand. He could have kept it himself. And now Attleboro's got the ball with 28 seconds to go. It really doesn't do much for you when you block a shot like that.
Velasquez up top, Cameron left side, Nick McMahon. Velasquez right arc, there's a push.
Yeah.
That was Ethan Cameron.
Yeah. There's 44.4 seconds to go in this game, in this quarter. It's 32-22. Timmy Callahan checking back in for Ethan. Good substitution.
That's Cameron's second foul, team 4th.
Way too much negative energy in this gym right now.
Present company included. Samuels up top, left side. That's Will Harvey. Edgehill swings the ball to the right. Karayan with the ball, guarded by Callahan. Here's Edgehill again in the left arc. Tries to drive McMahon behind the back, goes the other way, loses the ball. Outstanding defense, Nick McMahon. And Attleboro has the ball, a 10-point lead and 17 seconds to go in the period.
Settling for one shot here, Kevin way out in the right wing.
Driving from the left is Mason Houle, double covered. Beautiful pass by Jalen.
Double dribble.
Jalen Samuels who double dribbled.
I don't think that was, but we'll take it. He knocked the ball down and they called that a dribble, and I just thought it was an incredible defensive play by Samuel. I mean, he just went almost horizontal with his left hand. And they was headed down with 4 seconds to go. Now, he was going to be stopped, but boy, that's a very lucky break for Attleboro.
Velasquez gets it back to Sissio, 87-footer. Just missed, actually about a 40-footer. In and out, and the third period ends Attleboro with a 32-22 lead. Wow. I don't know if I need a massage therapist or an Indian yogi to calm me down.
You know, it's very intense competition. There's no question about that. And the kids have really been going at it. There's no question about that. And the officials are in an impossible situation. They want the game to have some flow.
Yep.
They've called 25 fouls in this game.
We'll be back with fourth period action after this on AACS 15 Sports.
30 years what you did. When you
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Michael Healy. Cameraman director up top is Peter Bray. Our engineer in charge and running graphics is Jim Jones. 8 minutes to go. Attleboro with a 10-point lead, and I don't even feel a little bit safe.
Oh, no, not against a team that has been in 2 state championships. Just a tremendous game as far as the intensity goes, and the third quarter was a lot cleaner than the first half. So let's see what happens here going down. 3 years in a row, great games against Franklin here at Attleboro.
Q up top, guarded by Samuel. Sissio, right arc. Back to Velasquez at the top. Callahan, left side, bounce pass into Q. Doesn't turn to the hoop, now turns to the hoop. Puts it up and in.
Great shot, Q.
Q,
Great fake. Then he had to power up and in, and he's making sure that he's not charging. I think that was Samuel was covering him.
Yeah, it was.
It was a terrific play.
Beautiful drive, Samuels, but the finish won't fall. Q with a defensive rebound. Attleboro with a lead by 12 on the ball.
If Samuel took one more dribble, he would have gone up strong. He stopped his dribble a dribble too soon.
You know, no one has played cleaner in this game than Jalen Samuels.
Or
and he can't get a break.
Or Q.
Yeah, long ball by Kevin is no good. Defensive rebound, Jack Mackey. Mackey right side, Samuels 3 from the right edge, no good. Edgehill chases down the offensive rebound from the weak side. Back up top to Gasparo. Samuels is on the right side. Up top is Edgehill against Houle. Gives it up to Karayan. Samuels tries to drive right.
That's a foul on Mason.
Yep.
Boy, Samuels, he took one dribble to the left, and then he came back to the right. He's got 4 or 5 inches on Mason, and Mason tried to kind of body him away, and Samuels had none of it.
Nope, too strong for that.
Two. Geez, he missed another one.
Wow.
He's missed 3 in a row, Paul.
Yeah.
Hit his first 2 to start. He's 2 for 5.
34-22 Attleboro, 6:43 to go. Misses and kind of short arm that one a little bit. Oh gosh, and then Q gets the rebound and a frustration foul by Samuels.
Yeah, well, you had, I hate to say it, Paul, you had to call that one.
Yeah.
You know, he's got the rebound, he's pivoting, he's going to make a play. He's 6'5", and he's 280 pounds. He's got both hands on the ball, and you whack at the ball.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Full court press for Franklin now. Inbounded to Mason Houle. Spins up the left sideline. Fights through a double team. Inside, right kick out to Callahan. Back to Sissio. Drives, gets it out to Velasquez. They'll be patient. 18 in the shot clock. Edgehill on Sissio. They've played against each other since 5th grade. Q inside, rolls, out to Callahan. Takes the 3. Yes, the 3! And we'll see who the foul is on.
I think the calling is on Q. He and Samuel got wrapped up, and I think the calling is on Q. I don't know. I didn't see, but I think it's on Q.
Callahan, his second three-pointer of the second half. He's got 10 points
Big
tonight.
assist by Q. That's Q's second foul. Now, the ref's talking to Q right now. Q's frustrated, and he thought, once again, Samuels locked his arm, which I'm not sure that he didn't, but you can't lash out.
Yeah.
You can't lash out. Q's a good kid, and Samuel's a good kid.
Absolutely.
There's too much, there's too much testosterone flying around out here with these high school kids. 37-22. If anybody told me Franklin would have 22 points in the fourth quarter, I would have laughed him out of the gym.
Samuels is up top. Edgehill on the left arc, guarded by Velasquez. There it is to Karayan. Long ball, no good. Ball is tipped away from Clark. That's Franklin football.
Yeah, that was Kevin Velasquez tipped it away.
Yeah. Jack Mackey and Jalen Samuels, number 1 and 2 for Franklin. Class acts, well, all the way. I mean, they're all classy kids, but those two just stand out. They play hard, but nothing cheap or dirty or chippy. Drive by Edgehill.
What a shot.
Puts it in on a right-hand scoop. Beautiful drive by Edgehill.
And he had to spin it.
Yep.
That ball, he had to spin it because he was below the rim on the right side.
37-24 Attleboro. Velasquez breaks
Kevin,
the full court press.
Go to the middle, Kevin. Nobody in the middle.
20 seconds on the shot clock. Poole on the left corner, guarded by Edgehill. Back up top to Velasquez. Attleboro wants to work clock, but we still need quality shots. Sissio drives left, has the ball knocked away. Attleboro maintains possession with 8 seconds to go in the shot clock. Nice play, Will Harvey.
Well, when you go from behind and tap the ball away, I don't call it a nice play. I call it a lucky play. You were beat.
Beaten, yeah.
Yeah, but he did make the play, and the ball went out of bounds off his own man.
Poole, left corner, Callahan. Shot is short from the three-point land. Defensive rebound, Jalen Samuels. Edgehill, long three-pointer straight away, no good. Velasquez with the rebound. Q knocked to the floor. Will Harvey called for the foul again.
That's his fourth. That was that? I've never seen Edgehill. I've seen him play at least 5 times now.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen him in a play where he wasn't in complete command of everything he did. It's really been a remarkable job by the Attleboro defense.
No! Bad lazy pass from Velasquez to Q. Great steal by Samuels. Drives and is fouled by Velasquez.
Kevin, why are you throwing the ball back to your center, standing under the basket?
He gave up the dribble right away, Mike. He had no choice.
Well, it's still only the 7th turnover, and Samuels shooting 2 more fouls. And he got hit hard there.
Yeah. 7th team foul. Samuels misses short.
He's missed 5 foul shots in a row. That's so surprising. Kevin Callahan checking out. Nick McMahon checking in. Did somebody else check in? Yes. No.
Nope. Mason Hull's there. Hits the second. It is 37-25 Attleboro. 4:53 to go. Sissio with the ball. Points been tough to come by for both teams all night long. Up top is Nick McMahon, right side Sissio, guarded by Jack Mackey.
Do you see how Q's standing exactly straight up now? Yep. You just take away all your size advantage when you do that. Wow.
Velasquez inside, force pass, again. Nice steal by Will Harvey.
It's one-handed pass, Kevin.
Yep.
2 in a row, 2 turnovers.
Long ball, left corner, good! That's number 20, Stephen Karayan, with his first three-pointer of the game. Assist goes to Edgehill. It is 37-28 Attleboro, the Panthers with the momentum.
That was 3 bad trips in a row for Attleboro, and there's plenty of time left. And, you know, it's very important for everybody on Attleboro to understand who the go-to people are out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing I'll say one last time about Q, you can't stand up straight in the lane and expect to get the ball. You've got to sit down, watch Kevin. Well, you can't watch any Kevin McHale stuff or Charles Barkley, but learn how to sit down in the post.
And there it is. We'll be right back after this in AACS 15 Sports.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. 4:22 to go. Attleboro 37, Franklin 28. And in some cemetery somewhere, Dr. Naismith is rolling in his grave.
Well, now Attleboro's got to start playing better basketball again. These last 2 minutes have been atrocious. Very good pressure by to trap press with Samuel at top by Franklin, and Attleboro hasn't handled it well.
There's a long pass to McMahon in the left corner. Hit pass is kicked out of bounds by Edgehill. New shot clock, right?
Okay, it's a 1-3-1 trap, so put Q on the low, weak side block, spread out the other 4 guys, cut.
That's a... Yep.
That's what they're doing. They're going to trap again.
Yeah, but Mark Hull's calling for a new shot clock. Edgehill kicked that ball out of bounds.
Oh, he did. Absolutely.
And now the officials...
Of course it is.
Dan Murphy, the taller, talking to Jay Walsh.
Yes, that's a new shot clock.
And they will reset the shot clock for 30.
Good job, Mark.
Yes, and good job officials communicating.
Once again, watch Timmy right here. Set your screen.
Poole inbounds to McMahon. Late, weak pass. Knocked out of bounds by Franklin. Panic pass.
But he inbounded the ball into the corner.
Yeah.
We throw the ball to Q in the middle and let him go up and get it. This is 4, actually 5 now. Just very, very suspect possessions by Attleboro.
Sissio with the ball in the backcourt as we approach 4 minutes to go. Guarded by Mackey. Right side, Callahan. Cross pass to McMahon. Up top to Mason Houle on the left arc. Guarded by Edgehill. Drives into the paint, behind the back. Stutters. Q to Sissio with a drive. Loses it out of bounds.
Yep. No, they're make that 6 bad possessions in a row. 3 turnovers.
Attleboro had a 34-22 lead.
36-22.
Wow. It is
right, it was 34-22. My bad.
It is now 37 Attleboro, 28 Franklin. Franklin's down 9, but they have all the momentum. And once again, Will Harvey, physical.
He just walked right into Mason Hull. That's either his 4th or his 5th.
That's his 4th.
CJ's upset about it, but what are you upset about? If you're going to set a screen, you've got to stop and set a screen. This isn't the NBA.
Exactly.
Where they let things go.
That was more like a pulling guard in football.
No,
than
he just put his hands up and he
basketball.
stepped into him. The same thing he just did to Q. They're really obvious calls. These aren't close calls.
C.J. Neely's really upset. I love C.J. Neely, but he's just wrong. Sissio against Mackey. 3:28 to go. Attleboro by 9.
So much dribbling.
Callahan.
Now cut. There are no cutters here now.
Wow. Attleboro is spreading it out.
Oh, boy, that was off Mason.
That was off Mason Hull.
And once again, they're going to get this right.
Yep.
It's off Mason. Good call.
Good call. Franklin ball. Ball tipped off Mason Hull. Attleboro fans are upset.
But now they're spreading the court. After you spread past it, cut.
Yes.
Make the defense play the cutters off the ball.
Attleboro in their last 6 possessions has not had a good shot attempt.
It's been almost 3 minutes since they last had a good shot attempt.
Edgehill, right side, long 3, swish!
And it's Franklin is playing with the championship moxie right now, and Attleboro's, they're really playing scared.
Attleboro up 6 as we're under 3 minutes to go. Callahan, right side. Poole inside to Charles. Rolls, kicks it out to Callahan. 3 ball from the right side, in and out, defensive rebound. Jalen Samuels. Here comes Franklin. Rolling inside.
There's a grab. Once again, nice drive, nice spinning move by Samuel. Going down to the left, spun back in the middle. Q reached in. That's his 3rd foul. Obvious grab. And once again, another excellent possession for Franklin, and another mistake by Attleboro.
Samuels at the line for a 1-and-1.
2. Oh, he's going up.
I think 2 point. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's 2.
Yep. Samuels has his rhythm back at the line. Hits the first. It's a 5-point game. Duh.
Yeah. Well, Attleboro, Q got the ball in close last. They were playing a man-to-man, and he threw the ball back out for a 3. It's nice if it goes in.
Turn and go to the hoop. Nice job. Mason Houle tips the rebound over to Sissio. And here comes Velasquez.
I thought that Will Harvey had that rebound, and somehow Mason Houle got a hand out. A good timeout by Mark.
Mark Houle calls the timeout, and
well, when you have the last 4 minutes, when you're ahead 34-22 with 6:12 to go or 6:22 to go, and you have the ball, and it's 2:21 to go, and it's now you've scored 3 and you've given up 10. Not a good trend.
We'll be right back after this in AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 25 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. 2:21 to go. Attleboro with a 5-point lead, 37-32.
Attleboro's going to make some positive plays here. You know, you can't stop playing to win.
Exactly.
You've got once you start playing to lose, you're going to lose.
What NCAA tournament, URI against Sanford all those years ago, led for 35 minutes?
Yeah, well, also the last 3 calls in that game where Stanford tackled them and there were no calls. But I get what you're saying.
Point, yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Sissio inside, gets the ball stolen away by Will Harvey, goes the other way, late to the court, fouled by Callahan, shots no good.
Boy, oh boy.
That's Harvey's second steal of the quarter.
And once again, that was so much dribbling.
So that's 7 straight possessions now, or 8 without a quality shot?
8 without a quality. Timmy's taken 4 threes. I mean, Timmy Callahan's taken 4 threes. I called him Kevin Callahan, didn't I?
Earlier, yeah.
Yeah, but he's taken 4 threes. He hit one of them, and then they've had 4 turnovers.
Harvey hits his first foul shot of the night, 37-33, 2:05 to go.
So it's only been, I said it was 8 bad possessions because twice they had bad possessions that got bailed out by the ball getting deflected out of bounds. Hits
the second.
Come on, guys. Time to make some plays.
3-point game. Attleboro with the ball. 2:05 left. 0 momentum and a 5-second violation.
And that's Kevin. I don't want to. He didn't move. That's his 3rd serious turnover here. My
it's funny,
goodness.
playing not to lose instead of playing to win in this 4th quarter. Samuels up top against Q. Bounce pass inside. Harvey turns, shoots. No good. Draws the foul.
It's a 10th team foul on Attleboro. There's been 6 on. There has not been a team foul since this quarter. I think there's been one on Franklin this quarter, and that's another good call.
Yes, Velasquez's 4th foul shot is good by Will Harvey. It is a 2-point Attleboro game. 37-35. 2 minutes to go.
Just been a complete collapse. And Franklin's playing like a championship program.
Misses. Offensive rebound, Franklin. That's Karayan. Franklin down 2, 1:54 to go. About to take the lead in this game.
No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Potentially could take the lead. Misspoke, sorry.
Here we go.
Jalen, 3-ball. No good. Defensive rebound, Houle. 1:38 to go. Attleboro with the ball up 2. Long side, Callahan, inside to Q. Q puts it up and in!
Great hands, Q. He had to fight off another defender on a well-intended but very tough pass.
By Callahan.
Why can't we throw a pass high to him?
Driving, Samuels kicks it out left side, 3-ball, Karayan, good! Stephen Karayan, his second 3 of the quarter.
1-point game.
1. And Jalen Samuels, Mike, above and beyond everything he's done, he's got 5 assists now.
Oh, yeah.
What a game.
Karayan made the great offensive rebound on that missed foul shot. That's the 3rd time they've missed a foul shot and scored.
Wow. We'll be right back with the final 112 after this on AACS 15 Sports.
For over 47 years, Amigo Inc. has been offering services and programs for children and adults with autism spectrum disorders and other disabilities. Located at 33 Perry Avenue in Attleboro, Amigo has been committed to building vital relationships while expanding their community ties on the local level. Amigo provides day programs, transitional planning, and a continuum of services to support all ages. For more information, you can visit their website at amigoinc.org.
1:12 to go. 39 for Attleboro, 38 for Franklin. This is a fight. Attleboro 8-1 in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League. Franklin as 7-2. And Mansfield right there as well. Kevin Velasquez will inbound. It's Velasquez, Houle, Sissio, Q, and Callahan. Starting five for both clubs is out there. Velasquez in the middle. He'll be guarded by Jalen Samuels up top. Sissio, left arc, guarded by Jack Mackey. Here's Mason Houle on the right.
Under a minute.
Left side, Sissio looking inside for Q, double teamed. 10 on the shot clock. Mason Houle, Velasquez, drives left hand. Samuels puts it up, no good. Q, offensive rebound.
Oh, he got
How is that not a foul?
Holy smoke, Arena.
God! I can't believe that.
He looked right at it. He was looking right at it, Paul.
Is it written in the rules book if you're 6'6", 280, it's impossible to...
No, 20 just hooked his arm again. They keep doing it.
Unbelievable.
And his left arm, you'll see it if you're watching this on television, is just completely hooked.
And now Velasquez is banged up right elbow. He's going to the line to shoot 1-on-1 when Q should be shooting 2.
Well, once again, after all that, Bryant, you couldn't hear the whistle, hit the jumper.
Yeah. And this is huge. Velasquez goes to the line, 1-on-1. Foul was called on Edgehill. That's his third, team 7th.
But that was, I mean, it's just such an obvious missed call. This is, he's not flopping, fans.
No. Unbelievable.
And it's so easy. It's called chicken winging.
Yeah.
You get into a guy's outside arm and you hook it under your elbow and just stand there.
Velasquez hits the first.
And when, when it's very hard once you've got chicken winged to get out of it without looking like you're shoving.
To show you how Attleboro hasn't gone to the hoop this half, that's their first foul shot of the half. They lead by 2.
And they had a 16-point lead.
Velasquez hits them both.
Good for you, Kevin. That was huge clutch stuff and well-deserved.
Attleboro leads by 3 with 42.6.
Well, it's now you got to play man-to-man defense. Keep them off the foul line, keep them off the three-point line. You know they're hoping for Samuel or Edgehill, but they've got plenty of shooters in this team. They've got 5 shooters out there.
Spreading it out, Samuel guarded by Velasquez, 20 on the shot clock. Goes into the paint, right side, Mackey. Up top to Edgehill, guarded by Sissio. Takes a look at the shot clock, 12. Edgehill, long 3-ball, no good. Long rebound, tipped away. Edgehill gets it back. Great play by Jack Mackey to keep that ball alive.
Yes.
11 seconds, 10. Drives to the right. Nick McMahon fouls him.
I hate that foul.
I'm glad they should have called that an intentional foul.
Well, once again, you're risking an intentional foul. There was clearly no play in the ball. He grabbed them both hands around the waist.
8.4 seconds to go. That's Nick's first foul, team 10th. That's under the theory.
That's team's 11th.
Team's 11th, yeah. That's under the theory of you can't score 3 from the foul line.
Yeah, they just got a rebound off the second missed foul shot and hit a 3.
Exactly. And then last year, an offensive rebound for 3 to send the game to overtime.
I mean,
wow.
This NBA strategy at high school shouldn't be used.
Attleboro, 4 points from Velasquez with a couple of assists. Callahan has 10 points, 2 steals, 2 helpers. Mason Houle, 6 points. 4 points for Bryant Sissio, 3 assists and a steal. Quilleem Charles has 9, 11, 13 points and a couple of blocks. 4 points for Nick McMahon. Jalen Samuels, 6 points for Franklin, ton of rebounds. 3 for Jack Mackey. Edgehill has 10 points, and he'll be at the foul line looking for more. 2 for Jack Rudolph with an assist. 2 for Sean Leonard. 6 for Steve Karayan, 2 3-pointers in this fourth quarter, and 4 points for Will Harvey, all from the foul line in the fourth quarter.
Well, somehow Attleboro has gone to the foul line once in this half, and this will be the 21st and 22nd foul shot, 20th and 21st foul shots for Franklin. So, whatever the case may be, 8.4 to go. He missed the first one. Wow. Can you imagine that? I mean, Edgehill and Samuel are 2.
Yep.
Just goes to show it's high school, first of all, but you never know. Misses the second.
Ball tipped, and of course, Franklin gets the rebound. Edgehill, long ball. Karayan, good! Karayan, good. Edgehill misses both, gets the offensive rebound, and you could just see it coming. When Karayan gets his third three-pointer of the quarter. There should be at least 2.8 seconds on the clock. It's down to 1.2.
Let's see what they do about it.
And it looks like for the second year in a row, we're headed to overtime. And Mike, if this game goes into an extra session, one team's playing a lot better than the other right now.
Yeah. And you bring a kid off the bench that who's a junior who wasn't even on the varsity last year. Hey, by the way, Paul, whatever happened before in this game, that last quarter, from the point it was 34-20. It's to get outscored 21-7 over the final 7 minutes of a quarter. And I understand we feel they haven't gotten their fair. Q's the only guy who really has got his fair share of the calls. They've mauled him all night long. And believe it or not, he went to a foul shot early in the first quarter. Hasn't been to the foul line since.
Unbelievable.
It really is hard to believe. But Franklin has completely outplayed Attleboro in this fourth quarter.
And the sad part is Attleboro.
5 turnovers for Attleboro in this quarter. Guess how many turnovers there are for Franklin? 0. And there were 3 other passes that were very close to turnovers.
And Attleboro went for over 4 minutes without even running their offense. Spreading the floor, nobody cutting to the hoop. Playing not to lose instead of playing
psychologically
to win.
Got overwhelmed. They're back into it right now. There's 2.4 to go.
Good. Velasquez.
You got to get it in bounds, otherwise they get the ball underneath.
To Mason Houle. And the long ball, no good. We go to overtime. 41-41. Franklin scored 2 points in the second quarter. They scored 19 in the fourth. We head to overtime, tied at 41. We'll be back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. We get ready to start overtime. Attleboro looks intense. Franklin, they have joyful smiles on their faces.
Well, they just outscored Attleboro on a 19-7 run. After getting dominated on the boards all night long, they came back and they did a tremendous job in the fourth quarter on the boards. They had 8, 9 rebounds. Attleboro had 5 rebounds in the quarter.
Samuels wins the jump ball. Franklin moving right to left. Edgehill has it.
So they had 9 extra possessions that quarter, plus they went to the foul line, and they're feeling pretty good.
Edgehill to Karayan. Drives right up top on Houle. Left side, this is Harvey. He's in the paint. Backs it back out. Samuels up top. 10 on the shot clock. 7, Samuels drives in the paint. Loses possession of the ball. Attleboro ball.
He looked to the ref for a call there, too. When you go between 2 guys, sometimes you just get a call because the defender swipes in there. But that time right there, he just lost it.
Q stood his ground. Here comes Velasquez. Tied at 41. 3:25 to go in OT. Sissio drives, kicks it right side. Mason Houle sets, 3-ball. Good! Mason Houle with a hoop. Attleboro up 3. Edgehill guarded by Houle. Passed him on the left. Right side, long 3-ball. Harvey hits! Look cool as could be. We're tied at 44.
5 threes in the last, since the beginning of the fourth quarter for Franklin. Obviously, they got their shooting eye going now.
Velasquez up top, right side Sissio, 15 in the shot clock. Here's Velasquez at the top of the key, 10 on the clock. Inside
there we go, now take it up, Q.
No, finally a call.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Call.
The referee's whistle works. Q puts it in and a foul on Harvey. For only the second time all night, Quilleen Charles now goes to the foul line. Unbelievable.
I just think one of the things you have to do is force it into him and say, Q, you got to go up.
Yep.
We're dribbling around outside. You got to go up every time. It's going to take
Will Harvey fouls out.
Athletic arrogance.
2:39 to go. 8:19 in the evening here on January 25th.
That was a big hoop for Q. What's he got for points?
Q had...
Is that 9?
No, he's got more than that. 9, 11, 13. He's got 15 points going for 16.
He's got that many rebounds, too. Wow. I just think they got to go into him every play.
Oh, it rolls out for Quilleen. Attleboro by 2, 46-44, 2:35 to go. Edgehill guarded by Mason Houle. Gets a moving pick from Sean Leonard. Edgehill in the paint. Left corner, Samuels drives. Inside, kicks it out right side. Long ball, Karayan. No good. Kevin Velasquez, defensive rebound.
Karayan finally missed one.
Sissio is guarded by Mackey. Inside to Q. Goes up. No good. They're
I guess there's no foul there by Edgehill. But
unbelievable.
Once again.
Edgehill drives in the paint, travels. The ball knows and it falls away. Quilleen Charles with a rebound. You saw that extra step, right?
It certainly was an extra step.
My God.
It was an obvious travel.
Attleboro ball, 20 on the shot clock. They lead by 2. 1:44 on the game clock. Houle trying to get it inside. Right side to Callahan. Long ball. No good. Defensive rebound, Jalen Samuels. Here comes Edgehill. Edgehill in the paint, drives, left side. Offensive foul, Edgehill. Foul drawn by Tim Callahan. Edgehill's 4th. Attleboro with the ball, a 2-point lead, 1:30 left.
Well, we got ourselves a barn burner, I'll tell you, this second half. It's a lot less of the nonsense we saw in the first.
1:30 to go. They're drying off a wet spot on the court. Nice job by girls soccer coach Steve Santos. Wish he did as good a job selecting music. Oops. But he plays what the kids want, not what 60-year-olds want.
I guess that's what he does. Most of it's unintelligible.
Mason Houle back to Velasquez. Here's Sissio as the referee.
They've really taken Bryant out of the game, and I'm very surprised he hasn't been able to do more.
Sissio guarded by Mackey, lofts it into Q.
Foul by Samuel coming from the weak side. Good job.
That'll be the 4th on Samuel.
And look at him. He's only the guy's got to get a chance to land.
Right.
So when you step underneath the guy who's in midair, when he lands, if he hits you, it's a foul. And I know he knows that.
C.J. Neely calls timeout. We'll take a timeout. 1:15 to go in the extra session. Attleboro by 2. When we come back, Quilleen Charles will be at the foul line.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 36 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to WACS 15 Sports, 1320 WARA Radio in Attleboro and WARAradio.com. Quilleen Charles at the line. Attleboro leads by 2 with 1:15 to go in overtime. C.J. Neely wasn't happy about that foul call either, Mike, but Samuels clear. Whoops. I got it. Almost lost my pen. Thank you. Here we go. Q at the line, shooting 2. Hits the first as he rattles it home.
Once again, To me, it was an obvious call. The guy gets there, and the offensive man comes down, and his feet land. He's got a right to get his shoulders over his feet.
Misses the second.
And so it's an obvious call. And, you know, with the deplorable sportsmanship we see from coaches by and large.
Edgehill, long three-pointer, no good. Q with the rebound. Attleboro's ball, a minute left.
I'm not surprised you see coaches and kids at the high school level. I ref for 30 years. It was already getting bad in the 21st century pretty much when I gave it up. And it's obviously worse now. Everybody's, you know, nice drive.
Velasquez drives, puts it up and in. Kevin Velasquez, the senior captain with the drive.
What a great
Attleboro
drive.
by 5, 37 seconds to go. Edgehill up
Look
top.
at that illegal screen.
Sean Leonard, and then Leonard knocks down Q. Leonard, he simply can't be on the court without fouling.
No, it was ridiculous. The man's
Moving
coming
screen.
off. He's at the top of the key. Edgehill's coming from the right wing. As he goes around, as the defender tries to go under the screen, he walks into the defender, which is a moving screen.
And he did it last possession as well.
And it's just every time down the floor he fouls somebody. Every single time.
Some Attleboro student fans behind us were starting to chant, hey, hey, goodbye. Some Attleboro adults turned and told them to cut it out. There's 28 seconds left. You're playing Franklin. 49-44. Who's going to the line, Michael?
Q.
Wow.
Just got another rebound.
We'll keep it right here. Velasquez has 6 points and a couple of assists on the night. None bigger than that drive here in overtime. There he showed that athletic arrogance you're looking for, Mike.
Yes.
Timmy Callahan, 10 points, 2 assists, 2 steals. 4, 6, 9 for Mason Houle, including a 3 in overtime. Just 4 points for Bryant Sissio, with 3 assists and a steal, 16 for Q.
And I've got it for 14 rebounds, too. When Bryant got that third foul, and he ended up sitting out so much of the second quarter, and he really never got his rhythm tonight, and he's really played within himself, and I still want him to get that opportunity to go to the foul line.
Yeah.
He certainly has played well in the second half after that really rough stretch with the fouls.
And then fans were chanting MVP to Q.
Well, I think he's played really hard, and he's done it, you know.
Yep.
He's always a good sportsman.
Yeah.
He's easy guy to like. Easy guy to like.
Q takes the deep breath, 28.1 to go. Hits the first, Attleboro by 6. Two for 4 from the line in overtime. 3 for 5 in overtime. He's got 18 points. Attleboro by 7, 27 seconds
4
to
for
go.
6. Now, this is just a matter of don't foul. There's another moving screen.
A moving pick by Leonard.
It's
it is
just
unbelievable.
unbelievable.
Kaleem Charles with the defensive rebound.
It's just unbelievable. It truly is. I just don't, you know, and this is me being critical of officials, but when the guy does it every time down the floor, you can't stop calling it.
Yeah.
You can't stop calling it just because he does it.
14.6 seconds to go. Sissio at the line. Attleboro by 7. Huge, huge win. If Attleboro can hold on, they'll maintain first place in the Kelly Rex division. Sissio misses the first foul shot.
Well, the beautiful thing about the way they did is they panicked.
Attleboro did.
Absolutely
Attleboro
panicked. And they righted the ship. Kudos to Mark. I mean, Mark Hull, the coach, nobody deserves it more. And these kids, nobody deserves it more. Bryant's going to put this one in. Nope, he missed them both.
Here comes Franklin. 12 seconds to go. Edgehill, long 3. Short. Velasquez tips it up. Samuels, the rebound. Puts it up and in, and for 5.1 seconds to go, Samuels has a chance for a 3-point play.
Who reached in there? Who swiped at the ball? Why would you even swipe at that ball? The game's going to... I mean, it's so stupid.
And a player is down and hurt for Attleboro.
Well, I think it was one of our own guys who hit him.
And he seems to be in pain. We will take a break and be right back after this on AACS. It's Brian Sissio that's down. AACS 15 Sports.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Brian Sissio went out holding his nose as he took a shot in the kisser. Samuels goes to the line, tries to make it a three-point play. It's a 51-46 Attleboro lead, 5.1 seconds to go.
He was trying to get up underneath Samuels without hit him, and Samuels' elbow came down after getting fouled, and that's what hit him.
Samuels lines it off the boards. Franklin Leonard with the rebound, gets it to Edgehill. Long ball, no good. Samuel tips it up and in. Attleboro wins 51-46. A rock fight of a ball game, but this might be one of the biggest Attleboro victories we've ever called.
It certainly is. Congratulations to Attleboro. I was so disappointed to see how the game started with the incredibly rough play. Impossible game to officiate. The second half, it was 17-11 at the half. What was the final, Paul? 51-45?
51-47, 46.
51-46. Yep. So that means in the second half and the overtime, it was a 34-35 kind of game, and that's the kind of basketball you expect. Huge win for Attleboro. Congratulations to the guys.
There it is. I want to thank Peter Bray, our cameraman and director, Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. I'm Paul Healy. He's Michael Healy. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports. One more time, Attleboro wins 51-46 in overtime. Thanks for joining us, folks. And to our radio audience, Mike, we can't stick around long. It's been a long night for the crew, and they want to get out. I wish I could feel more joy over this incredible victory, but it was such a.
The game was so rough.
Yeah.
And there was one guy in particular. You know, by the way, Harvey, he didn't do anything rough. He did that one.
With that one roll there.
That was real. I mean,
which was
and then once again holding your head and rolling over, and then somehow getting your feet tangled up in a big man's ankle. On the team. I feel pretty good right now because I really do think the deserving team won.
Yes.
And I wish everybody on both teams wouldn't complain so much about the calls against them.
Yeah.
But that's modern basketball. That's the way it is. 51-46 Attleboro. Colleen Charles, 18 points out of 51, at least 16 rebounds, several blocks. And a big win.
Thank you so much for joining us on 1320 WARA and WARAradio.com. We now return to our regularly scheduled program on 1320 WAR.
Hey.
Nailed the dramatic pause.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter.